athletes to the line.
Plenty of shooting stars have been on view in Naples this week. Not in the skies of southern Italy, but in the Mostra d'Oltremare arena to the west of this historic city. The best rifle and pistol university shooters in the world showing their prowess. And it's the 6th and final day of competition with a mixed air pistol event over 10 meters at these Universiades. It's the first time we've had mixed competitions and they've gone very well so far. Well, so far we've had Iran with 2 gold medals, South Korea, Slovakia, Slovenia also seeing shooters at the top of the podium. And who will claim the 6th and final gold medal, I wonder, in the mixed team 10-meter air pistol competition. We're going to kick off with a bronze medal match between Italy and India, and real disappointment this team today. Team Iran, who were really tipped for a medal, but were just pipped by India, and that's why it's India against Italy in the last 4. Real disappointment for Mayam Talebi and the Iranians, but that means it's Italy against India, and the winner of this particular clash will take home a bronze medal. And then a little bit later on, South Korea against Chinese Taipei for gold. This is the 60th anniversary of the Universiade and the shooting competition. These are the details. The air pistol, it's a 4.5mm caliber pistol with 4.5mm pellets, shots over 10 meters, all according to ISSF rules. And you can hear a super atmosphere. It's probably the best atmosphere we've had all week, because there's an Italian team going for a medal in the shape of Mario Varicchio and Dario Di Martino. Absolutely super atmosphere here. We're just getting ready for the sighting for the 4 shooters to get ready and to get a feel for a special atmosphere here, because as you can see, there's huge support for Italy. They're not only 2 Italians, but they're 2 local shooters as well. Just confirmation there. There's going to be 24 shots, 50 seconds per shot. And what happens is there's going to be a series of shots, the 1 woman and 1 man. Those are added up, and for each winner, there's 2 points for the respective team. If it's a draw, there's 1 point each. And the first to 16 points will win. So the first to 16 points, that's the key thing to bear in mind. And it's Dario Di Martino and Maria Varicchio, who is in your shot now, going up against Sri Paramanantham and Ashal Grewal, the Indian pair. So Oleg Matitsin, who is the president of FISU, is in attendance, and it's going to be fascinating to see who will go home with the goals. Their confirmation of the start list is Varicchio and Di Martino of Italy against Paramanantham and Grewal of India. 1 man, 1 woman. And as I was saying, a little bit of a surprise that Iran are not here, but Iran ended up with 566 points. Exactly the same score as India, but India got a greater number of 10s. China, Poland, and Armenia also in the last 8, but were denied. And it was a really interesting qualifying session a little bit earlier today. There is Mr. Matitsin, who is the president of FISU and presiding over these 30th Universiade. It's been a wonderful festival of student sport, university student sport, going from 3rd to the 14th of July. Hope you're enjoying the coverage of 18 sports. 112 countries are represented here with 5,971 athletes. But let's turn our attention to the shooting then. Our MC Shaq is just explaining what's going on. So as you can maybe hear, 2 points for the winner of each round, and the first to get to 16 points, in other words, winning 8 rounds, will get the bronze medal, and there'll be nothing for the loser. You can see on the right, Sri Padmanabhan. I had a chat with her earlier today. She actually learned to shoot on a summer camp not so long ago, and she obviously is a wonderful, talented shooter, because now she's part of the Italian national team, the Indian national team rather. And for the Italians today, Dario Di Martino and Maria Varicchio. And as you can see, real support, a bit of support for India as well, but Italy getting the support from the packed stands today.
So just like the normal individual air finals, the decimal scoring is still valid. Of course, every shot counts as a decimal score, 10.9 being the highest, but...
So remember, 10.9 is the highest score, but as I was saying, slightly different format. It's round by round, and whoever wins the round will get 2 points. We had a very exciting competition in the rifle event yesterday as well. You may have seen that. And this has a similar format. The mixed rifle was won by Iran, Najma Khedmati and Maha Sadigat, with South Korea and Russia filling out the podium. We're nearly ready to go. So Dario Di Martino, he's a local boy from Naples, the tallest in the competition, 185, which isn't necessarily an advantage. Shooting sport, not an advantage to be particularly tall, although Sri Padmanabhan is one of the tallest shooters as well. Di Martino is 1.85 meters, 3-time junior European champion in 2013 and 2015. Di Martino there, you can see on your screen, coached here by Roberto Di Donna. And Mario Varicchio, regular on the junior circuit, but never a finalist. And plenty of support for Di Martino and Varicchio. Varicchio, not from Naples, but she's from Benevento, which is not far at all from Naples in southern Italy. So here we are, the teams then for Italy. Dario Di Martino, hand in hand. And Mario Varicchio getting a super reception, they really are. The Italians would love a medal from the competition. I haven't had one so far, and there's Roberto Di Donna. And the cries of Italia ringing around the arena. For India, Sri Padmanabhan, who's from Tamil Nadu, gone to a couple of World Cup events. And she goes to the Bharatiya University, where she's studying international business. And her teammate today, Ashel Greval, who studies at the Punjabi University, studying public policy. He's our jury member, Honi Oka. And our chief range officer is Ernesto Lombardo, with a very important job this afternoon.
And just one polite reminder, ladies and gentlemen, you can take photos, of course, but please turn off the flash. Don't use any flash.
So we have just a few seconds to go now between this team of Italy, who's surprised a few today and pleased many, up against India. Italy against India for the bronze medal match. Di Martino and Varicchio up against Padmanabhan and Greval. The final time to get just a little bit of concentration, calming some nerves. They can be excused for being nervous, these four shooters. Both looking for a first medal in their shooting career. Shooting first took place in the Universiade in Bangkok 2007. It didn't take place 2 years ago, but it's back in Naples. The Italians have a good tradition, you know, in university shooting sport. Only China and Russia have more medals. And, the Italians would love to add another one today. We're shooting, of course, over 10-meter range. And we are ready to go with 50 seconds per shot. It's also going to be interesting to see just what kind of pace, who shoots quick and who takes their time. And certainly the audience enjoying this, and they'll enjoy it even more if Di Martino and Varicchio can make the short trip home with a bronze medal. Di Martino of Napoli and Varicchio of Benevento. We are underway. Remember, 10.9 is the maximum score. And they're one shot each, and the two scores simply added up. The winner gets 2 points. The target 16. Varicchio with a big 10.6 to start and a disappointing 9.8. And this is going to be an early 2 points for Italy, no doubt about that. And quite convincing. 10.6 and 10.1. Italy take a 2-0 lead. And a 1.3, which is huge at this level. 2-0, a long, long way to go. But a good start for the hosts, who've been in extra training, as you'd expect before a competition. These athletes training up to 5-6 hours a day, and they're combining it with sports and study. So the second round of shooting. It is Varicchio who shot superbly. Well, that one not so good, only a 9.3. And the Indians are taking their time here. 2 poor shots for India. Palamantham, a 9.9 and a 10.5 for Grival. Yes, that's convincing for India. Good shooting from Grival, 10.5. We are at 2 points each. Honours even so far.
Next competition, load.
I was talking about the training. There is a lot of fitness work involved in shooting. Not to get big muscle mass, but just to ensure balance and stability. What this sport is all about, and keeping absolutely still. You can see that the shooters covering their weaker eye just to avoid any distractions. We've seen a huge 10.6 for Di Martino, 8.4 only for Varicchio. And India have won by 0.1 thanks to a 10.3 for Grival. India have won 2 in a row and they lead 4-2.
For the next competition show, load. Start.
So ready for the 4th round. Who will shoot first? It's Varicchio with a 9.7, a 10.8 for Di Martino. Brilliantly shot, and that's a comfortable win in that round for Italy. 4-4 the scores. 10.8 for Di Martino. That's the best so far. Brilliantly done by Dario Di Martino, who was 5th in the individual event. Just missed out on a medal earlier in the week. He'll be determined to get one here. It's 4 points each. Remember, the team that reaches 16 will get a bronze. We saw the Italians shoot more quickly the last couple of rounds. And they've got to get early here, but only a 9.5 for Varicchio. A poor 8.4 for Palamantham. 9.9 Grival, and Italy have it. Not the best shooting by either team, but that doesn't matter too much as long as the points are on the board. 6-4 for the hosts. So Italy leads 6-4 in this bronze medal match. We're preparing for the 6th round of shooting between Italy and India in the bronze medal match. Vadicchio's at a 10.4. Super start for them in this round, and a poor 9.2 for India. 9.9 for Di Martino. Again, Grival is last to go, taking his time. 9.4, not enough. And another 2 points for Italy. They lead 8-4. Italy have just won another 2 points, and Roberto Di Donna is delighted with that. The pressure now is on India. They can't afford to slip further behind. Been a real pattern so far. The Italians preferring to shoot more quickly. They have 50 seconds, of course. And the Indians, especially Ashal Grival, taking their time. So far, the Italian tactics have worked. 9.9, Vadicchio, a good 10.3. Grival has gone early this time. 10.1 for Di Martino. 9.5, and Italy have won 2 more points. They're on a brilliant run because they were 4-2 down. And it's all going right for the Italians. Maria Vadicchio, who studies psychology at the University of Benevento. It's a pretty good thing to study, you know, because there's a lot of psychology in this sport, as you can imagine. And as you may have heard, it's 10-4 to Italy. The concentration you can see on Vadicchio's face. You see the eyeglasses as well. They're all individually made. It's a fascinating element to this sport is the equipment. With the blinders I was talking about, the eyepieces, not really to improve vision as much as to improve the depth of field to allow the shooters to focus on the gun as well as the target. We've had a 10 dead for Martino, 9-1, and a 10.2 for India, and they will come back and reduce the gap to 10-6, 4 points. A poor shot that time from Vadicchio, only 8.2. Extra pressure when it's a team competition. You know that your teammate is depending on you. It's up to these shooters to rise to the occasion. The tension grows in Naples. A bronze medal is at stake. 10-6 for Italy. 2 points, remember, for each round one. 16 the target. A good 10.3. Vadicchio, that's a good recovery. Not so good for Martino, only 8.8. Oh, he won't be happy with that. And only 8 for Panavathan. Well, that's sensational. Poor shooting by India. And it's 12-6 to Italy. The crowd making plenty of noise. Paramanantham, a disappointing 8.0. And that cost her dear. It's 12-6 to Italy, 16 the target. It's a white-hot atmosphere. You know, we're not far from the famous Sao Paulo Stadium of Naples Football Club, and there's a football-style atmosphere here. Italy are moving closer to a medal at the Mostra d'Oltremare. And another 2 points. It's 14-6. They're within 2 points of a medal. And I think Roberto Di Donna is just as nervous as the two shooters. 10.3 and 10.5 for Vadicchio and Di Martino was enough. It's a match point for Italy. And a bronze medal is in the grasp of Di Martino and Varicchio. And it's a convincing lead, one has to say, 14-6. India can afford no more mistakes. Who will shoot first? Varicchio for Italy, 9.5, not the best, but it might be enough. There's only a 9 and a 10.6 for India, but that's going to be enough because a 9.9, that was brilliant from Grewal. He had to shoot to a very, very high level, and he did. He hit a 10.6. Well done to Ashal Grewal from the Punjabi University, studying public policy. 14-8, but it's still match point for the hosts, you know. They have a little bit of breathing room, but they want to finish it off as quick as they possibly can. Ashal Grewal also on the taller side, 1.80 m, although he's 5 centimeters shorter than Di Martino. So 8-14, Italy need 2 points. And they will have the bronze. Oh dear, 7-2 for Varicchio. That's very poor. 8.6 for Grewal. And this time it's Paramanantham who does the business with a 10.1, the highest score. And slowly but surely, India are clawing their way back. It's 14-10. Surely the Italians won't throw this one away. But they've lost the last two. And senses the pressure growing on the shoulders of Di Martino and Varicchio. Cries of Italia. I wonder if it's helping the pair though, or is it adding pressure on Di Martino and Varicchio on the right of your screen? Well, let's see who will be first to shoot. It's Varicchio, 10.4, that's more like it. 10.4 for India and a 10.6, and India have it again. India have 2 more points with a 0.8-point win in that round, and it's back to 14-12. Oh, the sensational scenes in Naples, because from 14-6 it's 14-12, and the Indians are refusing to give this one up. Another match point. Support for the Egyptians, as you can see, not much compared to the Italians. 14-12. It's another match point, but it's suddenly getting very close, and it's suddenly turning into a classic final. 14-12. Varicchio 9.9. Will that be good enough? It's a 10-7. A 10-7 for Martino. And India are defeated. Italy have the bronze medal. What a shot from Di Martino. The pressure was growing, and just when he needed to come up with a big one, he did. 10.7, and it's a bronze medal, a famous bronze medal in Naples in this mixed air pistol event. Di Martino and Varicchio. My word, they made these fans suffer though, because they were so far ahead at 12-6. All credit to India. Paramanantham and Grewal pushed the Italians all the way. But you can see the relief there on the face of Dario Martino, the local boy. Di Martino has a bronze medal, and Team Italia have their first medal in the pistol and rifle event. What a competition we've had. It's finished 16-12, just confirmation there, and a bronze medal for the team led by Roberto Di Donna. And the medals for Dario Di Martino and Maria Varicchio. Well done to those after a dramatic air pistol mixed event. It's the first time that it's been held in these Universiades, and I'm sure we'll see it again because it's been very, very popular. It's an exciting format, and the win and a bronze medal then for the Italians. Dario Di Martino and Maria Varicchio, they have the bronze. Congratulations to them. And India fourth and no medal for them. Italy with the bronze medal.
seconds.
Welcome. 6 days of top-level shooting in Naples comes to a climax with a gold medal match in the mixed team air pistol competition. Italy have won the bronze and the gold medal will go to Asia, but will it be South Korea or Chinese Taipei at the top of the podium at the Mostra d'Oltremare Arena? The South Korean pair, Park Tae-hun and Kim Min-jung, must start as the big favourites. They were absolutely outstanding in 2 rounds of qualifying. But Yu A-wen and Kuo Kwan-ting will look to cause a surprise to deny the Koreans and bring the medal to Chinese Taipei. These 2 countries, the last 2 hosts of the Universiade, in fact, Chinese Taipei and South Korea, the shooting stars of the Universiade on view for the last time. Iran have landed 2 gold medals. South Korea, Slovakia and Slovenia have been to the top of the podium. And will it be South Korea or Chinese Taipei, I wonder, with the final gold medal? We've had an excellent competition these last few days, and Nestor Lombardo is the chief range officer presiding over this last event. It's the gold medal match. It's South Korea against Chinese Taipei. And South Korea have a huge tradition. They have top-level athletes, and they certainly dominated the qualifying under the eyes of the FISU president, Oleg Matitsin. We are ready to go. The final preparations now, so just running through the rules, there will be 50 seconds per shot. The scores of the 2 shooters added together, and the team that wins the most points gets 2 points, and the one that gets 16 first takes the gold. Doesn't matter how many points you win by, it can be 0.1 or it can be as we saw in the bronze medal match, nearly 2 points. Doesn't matter, 2 points per round. Now, the big star is no doubt on the right of your screen, Park Tae-hun. He was the 10-meter individual pistol champion in Naples earlier this week, a 50-meter team pistol gold world champion in 2018. And he won the 10-meter air pistol team gold in 2015, so he's got quite a CV, hasn't he? Park Tae-hun, 5 finals on the World Cup circuit. He's twice finished 2nd place, goes to the Dong-A University in Busan, which is Korea's 2nd city on the south coast. And his first shot was 10.2, disappointing for his high standards. And Chinese Taipei have the first points. Now, Park's teammate is Kim Min-jung from the Seoul Ewa University, studying physical education. And she went to the 2016 Olympics. She was 18th in the air pistol event, was Kim, on the right of your screen. The World Cup winner in Beijing this year. So that's what I was saying, South Korea are the major favourites for this. They have so much more experience on the international circuit, and they pulled it back to 2-2 after a poor 8.5 by Kuo. So South Korea 2, Chinese Taipei 2 in these early stages of the gold medal match.
For the next competition shot, load. Start.
It's 2-2, Park and Kim against Yu and Kuo. In your screen, then the two Chinese Taipei athletes. Yu Aiwen, who goes to the National Normal University. She was 5th in qualifying, so really creditable for that. She reached the final without winning a medal. And Kuo Quanting goes to the Fujian Catholic University. And it's going to be 2 more points for that team. 4-2 in these early stages. Chinese Taipei lead. We're getting ready for the 4th round of shooting in this gold medal match. And Chinese Taipei have started really well. Yu and Kuo, they won that last round by 0.1 points. So only 8.9 for Yu. That's disappointing. What's Park got up his sleeve? On paper, the best shooter of the 4. Impressive career behind him already as Park Dae-hoon and a gold medal here early in the week in the individual competition. He's going to go last again. He's taking his time. He's got a 10.9. Well, he took his time. And my word, that was the right decision. It's the first 10.9. And that makes it 4-4, and quite comfortably so. While I was building up Park Dae-hoon, and he lived up to that billing. That was a superb shot, 10.9, and it's 4-4.
The next competition showed low.
It's 4-4 in this gold medal match at the Universiade in Naples. Remember, we'll just add the score for each of these shooters, and the winner gets 2 points. It's 4-all at the moment. The favourites, the hot favourite, South Korea, on the right of your screen. 10.4 for Yu of Chinese Taipei, 10.6. It's very solid, isn't it, from Park? But a poor 9-1, and that means Chinese Taipei go back ahead. It's 6-4, and it's going to a pattern, isn't it? Chinese Taipei getting one, and then South Korea getting one. It's gone that way so far. That's why it's 6-4. And this would be a surprise if Chinese Taipei can hang on. There's a long way to go. But they won that round by 1.2 points, which is a big gap at this level. Chinese Taipei leads 6-4 in this gold medal match. And Yu again shoots early, only a 9.8. And suddenly Park is growing in stature. Looks like he's growing in confidence. He's got the experience. 10 for Kim, 10 for Kuo, and it's another big one for Park. 10.7, brilliantly done. And it's 6-6. So it's 6-6. You just saw the Chinese Taipei coach there, Zhuwei, Jade Zhuwei, who'll be proud of her team for getting to the final. They're going to go home with at least a silver, but when you're in this situation, you want to go home with a gold. The qualifying scores was 580 for South Korea and 570 for Chinese Taipei, which is a big gap, because Italy, who came third, 569, India 566, Iran 566. So you can see what a domination it was from South Korea. But that doesn't mean anything. We start from 0. And Chinese Taipei have the points again by 0.4 points. They lead at 6-8, and that was poor by Park's high standards, only 9.4 for him. So it's 8-6 for Chinese Taipei. What a good start they've had. There's the outsiders, no doubt at all. All those hours of training, concentration. They work so much on stability as well as upper body strength, just to keep that stability, and the ability to keep still, so important for these shooters. 10.4 for Park, 10.4 for Yu. the big round. 10.9 for Kim. Brilliantly done, Kim Min-jung. From Seoul Ewha University. You cannot ask for more than that.
10.9, look at that. If you can see the screen, it is absolutely dead in the center. What a shot from Kim. 10.9.
Brilliantly done. The target for the pistol, the center target, is a mere 11.5 millimeters wide. So well done, Kim Min-jung. She was a Youth Olympics bronze medalist in 2014 and a 2017 World Cup final winner. That over 25-meter range. So the woman in your screen now, Kim Min-jung, certainly knows what it means to compete at the very top level. A World Cup winner in Beijing this year as well. That's why I was saying South Korea really have the favourite status here, but Park's only hit a 9.1, you know, and I think it's going to be 10-8. Indeed it is to Chinese Taipei. It's gone from one to another. It's gone Chinese Taipei winning a round to South Korea all the way. That pattern has been maintained since the very beginning, and if it stays like that, it'll be a huge surprise, and Chinese Taipei will have the gold. Remember, 16 points is the target. It is 10-8 to Chinese Taipei. Over 10-6 for you, nicely done. 9-8 for Park. Might be a bit disappointed with that. 9-9 for Kim. Pressure on Kuo now. 9-9, and you know that's going to be enough for Chinese Taipei. Surprise developing here. Chinese Taipei lead 12-8. After a combined score of 20.5. Let's just wait for confirmation of that score.
I was just waiting for an instruction from the chief range officer. It doesn't seem that the scoreboard has changed. Chinese Taipei are still leading the match by 4 points. So it's Korea 8, Chinese Taipei 12. And remember, the first team to 16, and the match is over.
Just confirmation of that score, as you may have heard over the PA. It is 12-8. 12-8. The first to 16 gets the gold medal. Tension is rising, but they need calm nerves. Just need to block out everything going on around them. We've had an early 9-8 for you, so disappointing for Chinese Taipei. Only 8-9 for Kim, 9-8 for Park. And that's another 2 points for Chinese Taipei, who are just going further and further ahead. And they have a match point. A real surprise. And South Korea's shooting, quite inexplicably, just seems to have gone awry. The experience of Park Dae-hun and Kim Min-jung is not being brought to bear here. And Yang Kap-seok is their coach. You've just seen, perhaps telling them, just calm down, get back to the basics. Chinese Taipei are on the verge of a huge success here. 14-8. A gold medal is now theirs for the taking. Yu Ai-wen and Kyo Kwan-ting are on the verge of a big surprise. The vast experience of Park and Kim is not being brought to bear. They trail 14-8. You can see extra concentration. especially Yu Wen there from the National Normal University in Taipei. Oh, only 8-4 for you. A chance for South Korea to pull 2 points back. 9-6 Park, 9-5 Kim. It's not really the level they'd want. 10.5 for Kuo. And that means that Korea win the points by 0.2 points. My word, that's close. But as I was saying earlier, it doesn't matter what the margin is, 2 points goes to the team that wins each round. So 14-10. The gold medal still within the grasp of Yu and Kuo of Chinese Taipei. Yu has tended to shoot first these last few rounds, and that's the case again. 9-6 for Yu. I think we need a big score from Park. 10-2 for Kim. That's pretty good. And Chinese Taipei have it. They have 20.4, and there's a sensation in Naples. But well done to Yu Wen and Kuo Kwanting. Chinese Taipei have the gold, and what a performance it was for them. And you have to say it was quite convincing. 16-10. Disappointment for South Korea, but Chinese Taipei deserved that. They shot far more consistently, and a gold for Yu and Kuo in the sixth and final shooting competition in Naples. Silver for South Korea. They'll be disappointed with that. They dominated qualifying so much. 10 points was the advantage, but it doesn't mean anything. Once you get to the final, we start afresh. Italy on the right with the bronze medal, and the smiles from Chinese Taipei. Some surprise, but a lot of pride as well. And they will make the long journey back to Chinese Taipei with a gold. A much shorter journey for the two Italians because they're both local. You know, Di Martino from Napoli and Maria Varicchio is from Benevento, not far from here. And they'll be celebrating tonight with friends and family, many of whom are behind me and celebrating the silver medal. There'll be some regrets, but Park Dae-hun and Kim Min-jung have a silver medal at a prestigious event, and they can be proud of that. But the gold medal, and undisputably so, from Chinese Taipei, Yu Wen and Kuo Kwanting. Yu from the National Normal University in the capital, and Kuo Kwanting from the Fujian Catholic University from Taipei City as well. Well done to them. Gold for Chinese Taipei. Final confirmation then of those medals. Chinese Taipei with the gold. Yu Wen and Kuo Kwanting from the National Normal University and the Fujian Catholic University. South Korea second, Park Dae-hun and Kim Min-jung. Park from the Donghae University in Busan, and Kim from the Seoul Ewha University. And the Italians, and they are absolutely delighted with that. They have the bronze with Dario Di Martino and Mario Varicchio. meters at these Universiades. It's the first time.